welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I love it here.
Thanks for being here. We love having you. Congrats on this cover right here. This is a big deal. You're coming off a world tour. You did 95 shows. You're on the cover of Billboard magazine's touring issue. You've been named Touring Artist of the Year. Congratulations. That's a big deal. I have so many questions about the tour because I've been seeing things in the news and reading stuff. One is I heard a story that you got in a little trouble.
Yeah, Jimmy, I got in trouble with the law for the first time in my life.
Talk to me.
Okay, so we were going from Canada to, like, Portland or something. We were at border control. I give them my passport, and they're like, okay, whatever. And they knock on the door, and they're like, we need Olivia. And I'm like, I just played a few shows. Maybe, like, their daughter wants an autograph. And I come out. It's 3 a.m., and I'm delirious, and they take me to a room, and it's an interrogation room. And there's, like, a big cop with, like, a gun, and he's like, have you ever been arrested? And I'm like, no, I haven't been arrested. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like gaslighting myself. I'm like, oh my God, maybe I was like arrested and I didn't know it. Like,
Yeah. You start second guessing yourself.
Yeah,
Of course I was arrested. Yeah, why? Yeah. No, I'm not lying. Yeah.
He's like, you could go to jail for lying to a federal officer like this. Like, this is really bad. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm not gonna be let into America. Like, I'm so scared. I'm like having a panic attack. And after 30 minutes of interrogation, he looks at me and he goes, what's your name? And I go, like, Olivia Rodrigo, like Rodrigo. And he's like, oh, there's a girl who looks just like you that's your same age that's been arrested multiple times, and her name's Olivia Rodriguez. Jimmy, I was pissed. I'm like, you didn't look at the name on the thing.
Come on, guy, yeah.
Yeah, but
oh my gosh.
crisis averted.
So Olivia
really
Rodriguez,
scary.
if you're watching,
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah,
That's the moral of the story. Be careful. Yeah, stay away from Canada.
Yeah.
What were some of the highlights of the tour for you?
Oh, it was so much fun. You know, I got to go to so many places I'd never been to before. I got to go to the Philippines recently, which was really cool. I'm Filipino, and I'd never been.
Oh, my God. I would love to go to the Philippines.
Yeah, it was so special, and everyone was so great. Such good singers. Like, there's a rumor that they're really good at karaoke. And
yes.
Everyone in the arena, they were, like, singing in harmony. It was, like, insane.
Really?
They were singing my lyrics back to me. Perfectly on pitch, perfectly on key. It was awesome. Yeah, they were great.
Oh, my gosh. That's fantastic. Did you eat some food over there?
Oh, so much good food.
Filipino food, great.
Filipino food's incredible. Yeah, I ate
Lumpia,
really good.
yeah. I love all that jam. There was a moment I saw in Australia. I don't know if you remember that you went to Australia.
Yep.
Yeah, you fell through a hole in the stage.
God, I know.
I'm sorry, I had to bring it up. I know, but I'm bringing it up only because you handled it like a pro.
Thanks, Jimmy.
And you're fine. I actually have a video. So here's it. I'm sorry, I have to do it. Here's Olivia Rodrigo in Australia. Take a look at this.
Oh my God, that was fun. I'm okay. Wow. Sometimes there's just a hole in the stage. That's all right.
Dude, what was that?
Not bad.
Yeah, you got it. No, you did a great job.
That made it way
Dude, that could have
worse.
been. That was.
It was really scary, yeah. I mean,
did it feel like?
Watching the video back is pretty terrifying. I mean, show must go on. That's showbiz, baby. But
Yeah,
you
look
know,
at you.
It was actually kind of a beautiful thing, and I'm really happy it happened in hindsight. So I'd just been to the Philippines. That was my next stop, Australia, after the Philippines. And I was thinking about my family and my heritage and my relatives.
Of course.
And I fell, and I was like all shaken up, and I went to the hospital after. Nothing happened, but they just wanted to make sure I didn't have a concussion. And randomly, the nurse was a Filipino man with the same name as my grandpa, who just passed away a few months ago. And so I was like, wow, that was him looking out for me, making sure I didn't get hurt. And so I'm really happy it happened. I think
That
it's a
was
beautiful
your
story.
grandfather. That absolutely
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
He was like, I'll take care of you, Olivia. I'm so proud of you. You're crushing.
Makes me emotional.
For anyone who missed seeing the Guts World Tour in person, they can now check out your concert special, which came out today on Netflix. It's out. Olivia Rodrigo Guts World Tour. It's fantastic, by the way.
Thank you.
There's so many moments. There's one where you fly over the audience on like a crescent moon.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Is that your idea?
Yeah, it was my idea.
You like being dangerous.
I know. It's pretty
Yeah.
risky, isn't it?
It is.
Thank God nothing happened on that front.
No. But what
yeah.
was that like when you're up above the audience?
Yeah, it's so much fun. That was one of my favorite parts of the show, just because you get to be so close with people and interact with them. And most of the time, people are really happy. Oh, yeah, that's me. There I am.
There you are on that. Yeah, that's
Flying
you
over an
right there,
arena.
flying over a whole arena
Pretty surreal.
of people.
Yeah.
And so, what do you? Most of the time, they're happy.
Most
Yeah.
of the time, they're really happy. I like wave at them, and they're like, "Oh, she saw me. It's really great."
Yeah.
And one time I messed up so bad. There was this little girl, and she was so cute, like little pigtails, sweet little girl in the audience, and I had her right in my sight line. And I meant to wave at her and go, hi, like a little like finger wave.
Yeah.
And I got mixed up this and like a regular wave, and so I just looked at her and I went,
Oh, no.
She's so cute, her face just like drops, and she's like, what did I do?
Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, I felt so bad. So if you're watching, little girl, I'm so sorry. I love you.
No, yes. You can give her a word. We look at camera one, give her a nice wave.
This is my wave.
Yeah, there you go. That's the wave you meant to do for, yeah. Before we let you go, I just want to say you and your pal Chappell Roan there. I didn't know you were that close to friends or that knew each other from. This is before the tour. How long have you known Chappell?
Yeah, I mean, she opened for me on this tour, and she's actually in the concert film, which is really fun.
Yeah.
But I've known her for so many years. Yeah, we have the same producer, and so I've known her for a while. And if you listen really closely to some of my songs on Sour and on Guts, she's singing in the back. She does background vocals.
I didn't
on a lot
know
of the
this,
songs.
though.
Yeah, I love her. I mean, I used to go visit her when she worked at a donut shop before she got signed, before she put out any of her music. I used to like go and like eat donuts with her and hang out. And so I'm so happy.
Is
for
that
her.
fun to look at both of
The
you
whole
right
world.
now?
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. She deserves it all.
I want to show a clip. Here's a look at Olivia Rodrigo Guts World Tour. Check this out. Come on, that's how you do it. Olivia Rodrigo, everybody. Olivia Rodrigo Guts World Tour is on Netflix now. We'll be right back with Carrie Russell. Stick around, everybody. Come on, Billboard.